Hi, my name is Jesse Guillermo and welcome to my video on advocacy, activism, and the image of the teacher in early childhood education. I would like to start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land where I am today, the Bonborong people of the Kulin Nation, and pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. My image of the teacher and its influence on advocacy and activism in early childhood education. Advocacy and activism in early childhood education focus on the interest of the child and family, while advocacy influences policies within systems. Activism will be a means to go farther in bridging about change. Ibeck and Waniganayaki 2003 describe them as fundamental to educators. I believe that my role as an early childhood educator is to advocate for children's rights, well-being, and to guarantee that every child obtains quality education. Considering young children can't advocate for themselves, Person 2013 emphasizes educators' role that strengthen my beliefs that teachers must actively engage about children's issues in the class and community. Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory influences my image of a teacher. According to Vygotsky, 1978, children learn through social interaction, cultural environment, and critically important to their development. Other than teaching, educators are active participants in a child's social learning. Their voices are important to the process of learning and require supportive environment that enable them to speak out. According to the social character of learning, helps us to advocate all children's rights to education. My advocacy of the image of a teacher is guided by the frameworks such as the United Nations Convention of the Rights of the Child, UNICEF 2019, that require every child's right to education, protection, and participation to guide our activism to protect every child's voice and rights. My personal experience with advocacy. I have always been an advocate in my teaching. I once had to advocate for a child with learning difficulties where he was not getting the help that he really needed. I worked with the family and the professionals to get him the resources. That really showed me how important it is for teachers to be able to advocate on behalf of children when they cannot do so for themselves. Huntley 2015 added during her TEDx talk that being a game changer indeed requires being out of comfort zone to inspire change. Advocacy requires time and perseverance, but it is critical to ensuring that children have the necessary assistance to develop. This event confirmed my opinion that advocating for children is a fundamental aspect of being an educator. Advocacy and activism in our role as educators and leadership philosophy of being a teacher. Basically, as educators, advocacy and activism formed as part of our job. They are an integral part of our everyday work. We have to speak on behalf of the children in our care and strive to make those systems which we hold them back to be better. According to Waniganayaki et al. 2012, leaders should make a cautious plan to institute changes to facilitate the success of all children so that every child will get an opportunity to prosper regardless of background. My philosophy in leadership is that teachers are leaders, and they should lead to make a change. An early childhood teacher would interpret this as leading to make changes in the lives of children, families, and society, and not just running a classroom. Through advocacy, I have developed a sense of leadership and my goals in teaching, embraces a process of guiding advocacy for children and giving them an opportunity to success. As UNICEF 2019 claimed that every child has the right to be heard in matters which concern them. It consequently becomes our responsibility to ensure that the voices of children are not only heard but valued. For my conclusion, to me, the teacher is an advocate, a leader, and a guide. We aren't here just to teach. We are here to make sure every child gets what he or she needs to thrive. And we have to fight hard against whatever gets in the way. Advocacy and activism are not optional. Hence, they are essential parts of being a teacher. As I continue to develop as a leader, I will remain committed advocating for the rights of all children and creating inclusive, supportive learning environments where every child's voice is heard.